Okay, let's try this again. Hello, welcome to Z Explains BG. I am Z. We'll be playing a 5-point match on Backgammon Galaxy, and we'll see what we can learn. Oh, gotta refresh again. Yeah, I wish Galaxy would concentrate on the desktop site and not the app, because the app isn't in any great shakes. It seems like they got a great user base for the desktop site, so why not expand from there? I know they're trying to make money, um, and so I actually haven't played much on the app, but I know people don't particularly like the mechanics there. Nice pips. All right, we'll play nice pips. All right, good match to nice pips. I think there must be ways to monetize the desktop site. I would think. Like I would pay $30 a year, $40 a year for it. Maybe have a free version with lots of ads or something. I mean, I don't know. I'm just spitballing. All right, so I'm not clear on what to do with the 5-2. Maybe it's a little inconvenient for him to attack there. Good distribution on my side of the board, anyways. Yeah, like here, I mean, maybe just making the 4 instead of hitting. Although, I mean, hitting has a lot going for it. Okay, goes for the hit. Kind of want my point locked up. Split next turn, hopefully, or not. Ugh, it's pretty strong. Yeah, I don't know. I'm even kind of dead here, no matter what I do. I mean, this edge is a little too big. I think I'm gonna let it go. You know, I win a fair amount there, but I think getting gammoned enough to push it into past territory. Okay, so down 1-0. These 4 ways, so I do need to be careful about taking a gammonish cube. Yeah, or you could have come up with the 2 and bring down the 4. Okay. Oh, this looks okay. This looks pretty good too. Better builders, worse quality point maybe. I think 2 points is better than 1. I'll try this. Hope he misses, and then I can cube. Well, you can hit me, although you got to forego making this anchor. He's probably hitting here. I mean, if he anchors, I can almost cube him. Maybe I can almost cube this. He's got so many blots lying around. Like any hit dance sequence, I'm going to be too good. So I'm sort of still winning no matter what happens. Down a little in the match. Maybe I should be a little aggressive. I don't know. This is pretty speculative, but could win 6 if things go well. I think some really easy take in the double. So double sort of the question, and I'm only doubling because I'm looking at these 6 blots. All right. I mean, I got to justify my cube maybe. Does it work? Oh, it kind of worked. I think I probably lost my market here. It didn't take like a dance. Ooh, market could be coming back. Although I can make the ace point to keep him busy. Because he saw all these blots in the outfield. Probably takes away some shots. Is there anything else? I can make the 3-point, but it's he gets to hit or put everything together. Okay, so I got to go after him. Tactically, it makes sense. And then 1 dance, please. Oh, he did it. Okay, 3s and 4s to cover, 6s to hit. And I'm not sure whether to pick up the ace or not. If that 5-point stays open, I should take a chance. Picking up could be right there because it's not like completely dead. After I pick it up, it can still be used for the 3 point, making the 3 point. It's not filling in that point is so huge that I thought it's worth the risk, you know. Oh, can go after him again. Man, I'm rolling weird. I mean, not bad, but weird. Double twos. Guess this is okay. Wouldn't mind hitting this guy in some way. Although if he dances or something, twos I'm probably playing to the 5 point. Oh, this is weird. Okay, 6-4. Oh, he's in it. Yeah, he's doing pretty good actually. His game is pretty decent here. Because I couldn't attack him on the 5. Maybe he can't roll a 3 for the next couple turns and has to screw up his front position. Yeah, great roll. Ooh, this is a shot weirdly. So it looks like the 6 is forced. I don't want to bust my board, I don't think. So I guess it's this or this. Not clear. I mean, obviously minimal shots is to play 4-3, but doesn't look that good because the board, 4 point board versus 3 point board, really messed up 3 point board. Seems like a really horrible concession. 2-1, he goes after me. So my take one on the recube, even it's a raw 25%, I think. Even though I get to redouble him to 8 after I take, but I only win 25% from 3-0. So the choice is to either play from 3-0 or to play the game for the match. So that means the take points are raw 25%-ish. That is weird. I thought, didn't he have a hit there? Maybe I was looking at that wrong. Maybe he was looking at it wrong. Okay, 4 is forced. 3 is not so easy. 6-4, 5-4 double blot numbers, although this doesn't look that good either. Let's see, 6-5, 6-4, 6-3, 6-2, 6-1, 5-4, 5-3, 5-2, 5-1, 4-3, 4-2, 4-1, 3-2. There's not that many immediate blot numbers. Probably going to have to strip it down next turn, so probably this is a little more dangerous. But I did like getting the checker off. 4-2, 4-2 is a blot number the other way. Oh, nice. All right, well, I'd love to win 4 here. Okay, he's going all up for the win. Not wasting pips for the gammon save, but he's thinking maybe he's getting gammon anyways. Ooh, I can hit him, get him out of my hair. Okay, no, he's saving it now, probably. Oh, that's a good plan. Nice and diverse in the outfield. 3-1. I set. Give him a set. No. Nice. Probably saving it. All right, set. I couldn't do it. All right, 2-1. Now I have to be super duper careful about taking a gammonish cube at the score. Okay. So obviously I could split and bring down the 3 there, but he's split in the backfield, so it's a lot of shots there. And he's got an extra spare in his 8, so his hits with 1s go up in value. And I think the score argues a little bit for playing conservatively. You don't want to like unnecessarily up the gammons for the other guy because he's going to get like good cubes in then. Let's see if he hits me here. The 6 doesn't play that good. If he hits, so I could just, I don't know, I could make the 4. Okay, he does it. Now what? Okay, I can make the 10. Seems good. 32. Could hit me because he's got the big stack on his 6. Or I don't know. 8 and 22 is a play also. 18 is a play. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Ooh, what is this? Keep all the assets. Play safe. Good. Oh, that's a good shot. At least I don't think I'm getting hit. Do something. Oh, it sucks. All right, I don't know what to do. Maybe just pass. This is a lot of shots anyways. Gives up the midpoint. So this is all 7s. Most of his 8s. God, I should cube this. I should pass because of the score. I don't know. It looks pretty cowardly because it doesn't look like I'm losing by that much. But seems like it wouldn't be crazy to cube this for money, given he has the shot and he's winning if he just enters. So given that it's pretty gammonish, maybe I let it go. I don't know. I'm usually doing okay here when he misses. So he hits me, maybe I enter, get a game. I don't know. This is pretty cowardly, but I'm gonna let this go. We'll see what the computer says about this after the game. I mean, maybe it's a solid take even at the score, but I was a little deterred by the score, you know. All right, 3 away, 3 away. And then maybe I can take if I just bring 2 down or something. Hey, I don't know. I probably botched that somewhere. It does maybe seem like it's more of a take if I bring 2 guys down. Maybe I should have thought in those terms. Huh, yeah, I don't know. Like part of the reason why I passed was I didn't like the checker on the ace point, like even when I get missed. I don't know. Okie dokie. Let's just try to play well going forward. This interesting game so far. This is a really bad roll, I think. Or this. Some of this looks a little better. One, two, three, four. No, I think I should keep all 3 anchors in some fashion. Make a 7 in some fashion. It's probably like 7 and 13 to 12, and then yeah, maybe shift one of the anchors. Weird one. Oh boy. Well, I'll leave a shot somewhere. Maybe I should try to make this 4-point. He's got to give up one of his deep anchors to hit. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you could almost consider cubing this. Should be pretty aggressive at the score with the initial cubes. Okay, still alive. Believe. I guess we should leave that. Well, I was going to say you should leave that slotted, but it goes to it. It goes to an okay spot. Oh, this is so helpful. That was one of the best numbers, probably. Okay, I could make my one. Get rid of that. Sort of get rid of that liability. Try to run next turn. Would have gotten attacked some fashion anyways if I ran the previous turn. Four. Doesn't look like I'm blocking anything. So I should keep his I guess he should keep his back anchors. Yeah, looks pretty good. All right, limited fives on the board. So maybe running is the least evil. Like unless I want to play this five. It's got four men back. It's pretty dangerous. But I'm gonna try it. Just because the other five is just too destructive, I think. Ooh, I duped it totally on purpose. 1, 6. Like you should cube this, I think. Although I believe I'm taking. Yeah. Up in the race. He's only got a 2-point board at the moment. All right, I think I have enough ways to win this. Not anymore. Score gave me a little pause there. I should be very careful about taking at the score, regardless of whether it's gammonish or not. Okay, I guess this is a plan. Well, 5 anyways. I guess that's too blotty. So it duplicates ones. All right, 3, 2, 3, 1. Do something. 3, 6. Ugh. Oh, it can't even split. I was happy to see the 1. You're making the 2? Probably. Takes away that nice splitting option there, Oh, that's weird. Like my whole game plan is to like split and escape a guy, right? So even though he's making the inferior point, seems like taking away the aces seems like that's sort of a priority for him. If he's thinking about like what I want to do. Okay. Can sort of win this, although I need a. Oh, he blocks me. I was gonna say I need 55. I still got some chances. I don't know what it is, like 15% or something, maybe. Because I'm still in the race, and maybe he has trouble coming home safely. Oh, this is the worst. Maybe by far. Don't gammon me. Ace? Ace? Great roll that was. 5, 4. Get clear from the middle. Move up the gammas a little bit. Doesn't really lose much. That seems like a good play. All right, and then I can save this. Maybe win. I don't know. This gets 3 off on double 5, so I need to take 3 off the next roll. Okay, so it's 4-2 Crawford, John Crawford. So wondering who might pass in that 2-1 game. Okay, I guess I could have slotted there. The 4-1. 4-6. Nothing else looks that good. Yeah, usually I split with an opening 4-1, but it's the rollout's like very close, so I don't know if you need a gamma and your opponent doesn't. Slotting's maybe slightly better. And DMP, I think it's close. Although here gammas don't actually help me. But it's sort of DMP-ish. Backgammon's helped me a lot. I'd love to win a backgammon here. All right, 4-2. Let's see what he does. Probably just play to the 8. Maybe. 5-4, good. Looks like the priority. 4-4. All sorts of stuff. But probably is going 9 squared and then 13 to 5. This looks a little funny. It's probably not bad. Wondering a little bit about this. Sort of duplicates his 2s a little bit because he needs 2s to come off to escape. This should play okay. Now some 6s are bad. Yeah, maybe I'll try this. And I guess he's hitting. Okay. So I'm supposed to do this. And it doesn't look right because when he doesn't roll a 2, sometimes he attacks me, and then this guy's a target forever. 4-3. It's not that good. In fact, is this a shot? Yeah, weird one. Sort of 3 builders for these open points. Of course, if he comes on the 8, he's pretty stuck. Huh. Ooh, I guessed wrong. Maybe this was good either way. Yeah, this was good either way. Ugh, gross. Well, probably not my finest match in the world. Okay, can build a closed board maybe. 6-5. I need that 4 now. Like this. Okay, 5 is almost 4, so this looks good. I see that he has some hidden covers here, but I feel like I need to get one of these guys going, or I might crack some more next turn. In fact, this is a big shot. It looks like. Oh no, I'm sorry. I might totally overlook that. So how come that wasn't an option with this previous 5-3? Maybe it was. I got my closed board. Four blot numbers. There's one of them. Hit them. 2, 3. I'm gonna roll a 2, 3. Get him either way. Ah, you guessed right. His play is probably a little safer long term. Or goes a checker off. Oh, I get another crack at him. Now 2. Now a 2. Yeah, I suck today. Yeah, racing was pretty hopeless. All right, we'll try to still win. Ace. Crush me. All right, let's see. The error rate is probably not great due to that for that 2-1 game. Yeah, no, not bad. He played decently too. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, I'm most curious about the 2-1 game, like the checker play before the cube and the cube. All right, let's switch to XG mode. Good, my mic still works. Yeah, I don't know, I'm using Streamlabs, and somehow my microphone settings got all screwed up. Okie dokie, let's go through this. 5-2. Okay, yeah, a lot of close options here. Looks like the computer always wants to play 6-4 with the 2. Unstack the heavy 6 points. Good distribution on my side of the board. Like it doesn't, for instance, it doesn't want to do this. This is the first play I thought of actually, but I didn't like the big stack on the 8 combined with sort of coming under the gun there, where he wants to attack me there. So I found something else, and apparently the computer thinks it's the top choice, but it's probably there might be something better. Like lots of close stuff. 13-8, 6-4. Yeah, no, it's all close. Okay. Anyways, he hits. Is that correct? Okay, good play, because I got the blot on my board. So I hit him back. It's not so bad for him. I lock up the board, and then, yeah, it just crushes me, and everything's double pass next roll, and it's not particularly close. Yeah, so I win 25%, but obviously I'm paying the gammons. We'll push that into a pass easily. All right, this is the 01 game. 4-4. Ooh, this is like a real error. Okay, so obviously you're hitting with 2 of them in the outfield. Computer wants to lock up the 7 point like this, because it better traps these back checkers, making the 7 points. So the computer's saying this better than building all this structure in the outfield. There's a little stripped out there, including this strip midpoint. But I thought all this structure was probably better than the 7, but I guess I'm wrong. One thing I noticed about the, when, like say your opponent has like his 7 point made, I noticed that splitting with the ace isn't that good usually, like in the opening, because like they're still like pretty trapped. They still can't get out on 5s and 6s. So there's sort of similar concept here, where like he split with an ace against the 7 point. It's not that good to be split anymore, because these guys are still trapped on 5s and 6s. So yeah, maybe if I thought in those terms, I could find this play. 5-4, because right to hits. Oh, and then just because it's like so volatile, I double. It's some huge stake, He's not losing by a ton. But it's just the crushing sequences are so crushing, like hit dance or whatever, that there's enough going on here. And I get a decent 6-1. I attack him on the 5. Oh, and then I got 5-5. Yeah, I mean, my play admittedly is pretty gross. Make the ace behind the anchor, but tactically it makes a lot of sense. because it sort of protects the guy on my 5 point a little bit, and he's got all these blocks in his outfield that he wants to clean up, and I want to hit. So pointing on him, playing as safely as possible, has a lot going for it. He does dance. Oh, and the computer does want to pick up 5-4, although it's fairly close, for what it is. I can buy it. It's not completely dead. Like if I had the 3-point made, say, already, you probably wouldn't want to play 5-4 because then that checker's useless. 3-point's still open, so you can still use the 1 to make the 3 or hit loose on the 3. On the other hand, 8-7 is fairly productive here. 5-6, he hits me, and then I just roll a number of decent numbers, but I can never hit off the 5 somehow. 6-6. Okay, so after hitting on the 14, making the 3. Oh, computer wants to play 18-12, sort of vacating the chance to hit this guy. But it doesn't get hit on 2-2. That's one benefit anyways. It actually likes 13-7 better than 14-8. I wanted to play 14-8 because it sort of unduplicates the 2s a little bit. Say he dances, right? I have sort of 3s to hit and keep the outside points and 2s to hit here. I make the computers play. I sort of have 2s to hit here and 2s to hit here. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe it doesn't matter because I'm hitting with it. I may be hitting here with the 2 anyways. Say he dances and I roll, I don't know, 6-2. I'm not hitting in the outfield. I'm hitting on the 5-point to deny him the second anchor. So maybe that means the duplication doesn't matter because I still have sort of 3s and 2s to hit. Yeah, so that's part of what's going on. And I think that's part of the reason why the computer vacates the 18-point with its top choice, because it sees it's not really hitting the guy on the 16 with much, and doesn't want to get hit. Doesn't want to get hit with if white rolls 2-2. Okay, 6-4. So 18, 12, 13, 9. Oh yeah, I was a little leery about leaving a shot here, but I guess it's not that many shots. Right, the computer's play makes a lot of sense. I mean, it wants to. It's still looking to attack on the 5. If he dances or rolls a 2 that doesn't either make that point or run. So it wants to get the extra builder. It thinks it's worth the 4 shots, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, 4 shots for this extra powerful builder. Yeah, I should have looked at this. So I just played safely, which is wrong. So that's probably most of my blunders. Maybe it's gonna like the 2-1 game. Huh. 6-1. Yeah, so the thing you don't want to do is minimize shots here, because the loss of the board is too significant when there's going to be an exchange of hits later on. And you still have to clear the outside points here. So you want to do something like this or this, and I'm not really sure what the difference is. I mean, this looks maybe this. So this looks a little easier to clean up. Say I get away with this. Is it going to be easier to clear the 7-point than the 8-point? Maybe that's pretty minimal because say I clean up the blot on the 7. I don't actually have many blot numbers because the 6s are killed. Like a 6-2, for instance. Say I don't have the blot on the 7 anymore. If I roll a 6-2, I just have to play the 2. So it's not like that many blot numbers. But the computer thinks it's borderline. I do get hits. Okay, yeah, why didn't he hit here? Okay, it's not a huge deal. So he must have seen it and dismissed it. Oh, he's worried about getting gammon. That's why. Yeah, I mean, best for the win is 6-3 by a good margin, 5% or more. But it pays a lot of gammons, but not enough to make it wrong. Yeah, I was very surprised to see the opponent not hit here. I rolled this grid 6-5, and then okay, I got a little fancy here. Yeah, it just wants to strip the top points like normal, not leave this weird structure 3 and 2. I mean, I didn't like the fact that 6-4 and 5-4 double blot numbers. where those don't exist here. The problem is I'm probably gonna end up with I'm probably gonna end up with that strip structure next turn anyways if I roll well. So it's sort of like double jeopardy, you know. And I guess it's not worth getting the checker off. 4-2. Although I did roll something that would have been a blot number the other way, I think. Yeah. 4-4, and then I think I come home, but I do not want to gammon somehow. Don't overlook the hit. Yeah, fine. Okay, this is the 2-1 game. All right, I make the 10. So what is that 3? What are you supposed to do with the 3-2? Okay, yeah, 6-1. I mean, it's not a great play, but there's nothing else that's like productive. So at least it's unstacking the heavy 6-point and upping the gammons at a score where like you want to up the gammons by playing 6-1. 5-3. 3. Yeah, powerful 3-3. 5-4. Okay, yeah, everything is just double pass here. That's what's going on. I mean, it'd be a pretty big take for money, I think. Well, we can maybe take a little closer look here. Actually, cubeless 13.8, 13.9 is negative 5.56. Cubeless, my play is 0.141. Right, so anything, so you have to hit, say the cube is already turned, it looks like you have to hit to avoid a blunder rather than do this, which leaves almost as many shots and doesn't hit the guy. So maybe he can attack or prime. But the equity is all equal just because the computer thinks it's going to go double pass next turn. Okay, yeah, it'd be a pretty bad blunder to take this. Yes, only due to the score. I mean, this is a take for money. In fact, maybe a pretty solid take for money. We can take a quick look at that. Right, so this is a score-based eval. So he's 4 away, and he's losing the match. So I have to be extremely careful about taking gammonish cubes. And then for money, you know, is it a double? Yeah, it's a double, but a huge take. So you see how much the score matters here. It matters like 0.5 or more. So yeah, so I mean, for the inexperienced players out there, you really got to understand how these score nuances can affect the right cube actions. Like you think, oh, okay, it's just like a one point difference in the match. You know, should it matter that much? I mean, it matters huge because it's around sort of this 4-away. It's around sort of this 4 and 3-away scores. Okay, well, I'm glad I got that right. I wish I was a little more confident about it. One thing that players do sometimes, I don't know, sometimes they do it on purpose, and I think sometimes they're just like unsure about whether it's an actual double, but they take like a long time before doubling, and it can throw you off, right? If let's say a strong player waits here, like they eventually find the double, but they take like 20 seconds before doubling. You know, you might think, oh, okay, he's not sure whether it's good enough, so it's probably a take. So that influences your decision. And sometimes, I mean, it does. If he's being serious about it, and you're against a good player, it does sometimes provide some information if he's not screwing around. But the problem is, if you accept that information, you're susceptible to being manipulated like that. Like the next time, you know, the strong player waits, you know, it takes a while before doubling. He's trying to trick you into thinking it's like, you know, it's a take when it's some big pass like this. I'm not sure that's what my opponent was doing, but it's possible, and it's something to watch out for, you know. So I don't know. I mean, if you're not sure what's going on, you should just make the decision you would have made. It's a little bit like table talk in poker. You know, people. There's some good like table talkers out there that influence their opponent's decisions. If you're worried about that, you really just got to kind of concentrate and say, okay, what would I do if there wasn't this table talk going on? And what would I do if my opponent didn't wait, 30 seconds before doubling this, and just kind of go with that, just to try to dismiss the information. That'd be my advice for this kind of thing. Unless like you're sure he's not screwing around, in which case maybe you can use the information. But as I said, that's pretty dangerous. Anyway, 6-1. So this is the 2-2 game. Yeah, so possibly I make a bad take in this game, but we'll see. I'm sorry, bad take in this game. Although I don't think I did. 3-5, 5-3. Oh, it does get interesting. You guess like this triple anchor game, you know. 5-5. Yeah, this is gross. Everything looked kind of gross. I don't know. Somehow this looked better to me. I'm not sure why. Five one. Yeah, least evil here was 8-4. I mean, it does some good stuff when you get away with it. And when you don't, he has to give up one of his deep anchors to hit. So I like this. 3. Oh, what's the hit? 8-7. I briefly considered this, but I don't know. I'm leaving like a quad shot on my side of the board, basically. If you make the computers play, right? He's got 2s, 4s, 5s, and 1s to hit. Very unlikely to get away with this. I guess some of his 6s, a lot of his 6s miss. Like all 6s except for 1-6 miss, and then you've done some good stuff. And I guess it's saying getting hit's not a big deal here. But I don't know. Anchor up. Maybe it'll reverse itself on appeal. Because this still looks a little weird to me. No, my play is actually like a real error on appeal. That's funny. I don't think a lot of people are hitting here. Huh. Yeah, this is sort of a tough play for me. Just for the misses, like almost all entries that don't contain a 6 hit something. See, 3s could miss. 3-2, 4-3. No, 3s hit, I think. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe the key is seeing that getting hit's not that bad here. And maybe he doesn't even love hitting off the ace. Excuse me. I think getting away with is so tremendous that the computer wants to do it. I don't know. This is sort of above my pay grade. This is sort of a tough play for me. 3-1. And anchoring isn't... I mean, anchoring does something good, I guess. Although if he rolls a 5, it's pretty locked in there. I wonder how bad bar 21 is. So you're not... If you play bar 21, you're not as locked in. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's better to anchor, apparently. Yeah, weird one. Okay, anyways, let's move on. 1-1, 4-2. What a great shot this was. Fill in some much needed structure. 6-1. Oh, it's pretty close. So I definitely wanted to get rid of this liability on my ace points. Might be a little tough to get these guys going next turn. Not too bad. So the computer doesn't hate this, but it thinks 8-1 is better. 1-1, another good shot. 5-2, and then you obviously don't love giving up your anchor here because the backman's under attack. But I don't know, 8-1 is pretty gross, and you're just gonna have to run next turn when it possibly might even be a little more dangerous if he like fills in a lower point or something. 6-5, he hits, and then yeah, he's got a pretty decent cube here. Yeah, I thought this would be a lot stronger than it is. Maybe it rolls out to be a little stronger, probably. But yeah, I wasn't in much danger of passing this, but I definitely thought it'd be at least like 0.8 or something, maybe even 0.9. Partly due to the score, 3 away. You need to be pretty aggressive when offering an initial double and pretty conservative when taking. Apparently the position's just not that threatening. I mean, I got decent structure and he's got 3 men back, so I can buy it, I guess. And then I get pounded, and then it would be a pass here. 5-6. Ooh, what is it? Oh, it wants to go all out. I thought about this, but I thought it's getting hit too much. But obviously, this is a little hard to follow up on when I get away with it. So the computer sort of goes for broke here. It outboards the opponent 4-3. 6-3. Okay. And then I'm all excited to see the 1 because I get to split, and then I realize the 5 doesn't play on the other side of the board. So he's gonna play 10-4. Gross. Okay, the 5-4, he should have filled it in the 2, I think, right? Yeah. I mean, I think he took a while, so I think he saw and dismissed it. I mean, he wants to get outfield control and thinks, oh, okay, I want to build the 3 and not the 2. The problem is my whole game plan involves escaping these guys, right? So I can split with a 1 or 2 and then get out. So if he makes the 2, he takes away like half my plan. Now I can only split with the 2. And then I think I just kind of lose the. Yeah, I lose a single game here. I think I rolled that 4-2. Look at that; it's horrible. But I do end up saving the gammon pretty easily. Okay, it's the 2-4 Crawford game. Fill in some nice structure. Make the 5. 18 is the priority here because it keeps the 4 prime. 4-4. Yeah, this looked a little weird, although the computer doesn't mind the opponent's play. I actually would have probably done this. Not leave any shots and keep good structure for building later. Opponent's play isn't bad either. Makes more structure, but worse builders. And the computer actually doesn't mind leaving a shot because a lot of my 1s don't hit that effectively. Like say I roll like a 1-2 here. Am I really hitting with that? Probably not. I'm probably just spreading out builders as opposed to leaving all these blots in the outfield. So that's something to watch out for. And then actually the computer's second choice is this. I don't think many people are doing this. Oh, weird looking play. Like this wouldn't have even been on my radar screen. Like I don't know how you look out for plays like this when they're so unusual, I mean, slightly different position. Maybe something like this would be right, but right by a decent margin. So maybe it's good to like look for these types of plays. But wow, what a natural play! 13-9, 5-1 squared. I mean, who's doing that? Oh, it does want to play 6-4. Yeah, big upside on the misses. I just didn't think I was likely enough to get away with this because when he doesn't roll a 2, he gets to attack me on the 22. But the computer's saying that just the upside is big enough versus this, which is hard to make progress. Very easy to make progress here when you get away with it. Yeah, I did look at it. 5-5 should be fairly close, right? Yeah, fairly close. Computer does want to get the good builders and stack the heavy 6-point versus my play, which makes the higher quality points. So I guess I can buy. Also, the computer's play is a couple shots safer. It's only 3-4 that hits here, and actually 3-4 is duplicated also. My play is 3-4-1-6, and the 1-6 isn't duplicated. And then I just kind of lose, I think. No, maybe I get a few shots, but I don't get to hit them. What did 5-3 earlier? Oh, I see. Yeah, 5-3. There's only one option here. Yeah, here there's only one option also. 3-1, good. 4-2, I make a closed board. I run. I get a shot. I miss it. This play is good, I think. Yeah, 6-5. Yeah, so right, so this one gets a second checker off, which is a good thing, right? You get hit, you want the checker off because you might win more races after being hit. But the computer's play is safer long term because look how like for instance like 6-2, like say I miss and then he rolls 6-2, he bears off a 6, and then you can't safety both blots in the outfield. You roll a 6-2 here, you bear off the 6, you don't have this other blot in your outfield. So there's a bunch of numbers like that. So that's why you sort of clear. There's no saying clear from the rear and don't ask questions. Obviously, it's an oversimplification, but here, clearing from the rear is going to be long-term safer because there's those extra blot numbers if you do this. In fact, most 6s, right, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5 are all blot numbers. Here it's just 6-5, I think. Yeah, just 6-5. Oh, no, I just miss. and I don't get a shot. All right, well, I'm glad I played okay, but let's go over my blunders again. What's going on here? Yeah, so the attacking on the 5 is like super important here, right? Because you got to deny the guy the second anchor. And so the computer's saying, okay, you got to leave 4 shots to do this, but it's worth it for that extra builder on the 4 point, which I can buy. I should have taken a good look at this. I feel like if I looked at it, I would have found it. And I guess that was the only blunder. And the other interesting game was this 2-1 game, where yeah, I guess you got to find the pass here. Big, huge take for money, but due to the score, this 4-away, 3-away score, right? He's 4-away and he's losing the match, so you got to be extremely careful about taking Gambler's Cubes. Like I was not sure about this at the time because it's such a big money take. But the score convinced me to pass, and it is a pass. Okay, well, yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, I hope you got something out of it, and I will see you next time.